Hi, welcome to this Blender video tutorial entitled Selecting Faces. Often during the modeling process, you will find the need to select, move, rotate, or scale an object's faces. To demonstrate this process, I have placed a UV sphere object in my Blender scene. I'll select the UV sphere object and tab into Edit mode. I'll deselect the vertices and switch to Face Select mode by pressing Ctrl-Tab. This displays the Mesh Select Mode box, and I'll select Face. All of the selection methods available for selecting objects are available for selecting faces as well. For instance, I can right-click on any of the faces to select them. I can also hold down my Shift key and add faces to the selection. Pressing the A key deselects the faces. I will press the B key and box select this group of faces. Note that the box select also selects the faces behind the ones I've selected. I'll deselect the faces. Another method for selecting faces is using the circle select. To use the circle select, I'll press the C key. This displays a circle that can be expanded or constrained by scrolling the center scroll wheel. To select the faces, just place the circle over the faces and then left-click. This will select any faces that are even partially within the circle. You can continue to add to the selection by left-clicking again. Right-clicking escapes the circle select. Note that when I selected the faces using either the circle select or the box select on the UV sphere, the faces in the rear of the sphere are also selected. It's possible to limit the selection to only the front visible faces by turning on the Limit Selection button located on the 3D viewport header. I will deselect the faces and turn on the Limit Selection button. I will now box select a group of faces. Notice that with the Limit Selection button turned on, the selection is limited to the visible faces. I'll deselect these faces. If you press the C key, Circle Select, and hold your left mouse button down, you can select faces by simply dragging the circle across the faces. Right-clicking escapes the Circle Select. I will deselect the faces. With some objects, you may want to select a horizontal or vertical loop of faces. To do this, hold down your Alt key and right-click Select a Face. Holding on the Alt key and right-clicking on the left or right portion of a face will select a horizontal loop of faces. Holding down the Alt key and right-clicking on the bottom or top portion of a face will select a vertical group of faces. I'll deselect the faces. All of the tools available for moving, rotating, and scaling objects are also available for moving, rotating, and scaling faces. I'll select these 4 faces, then press the G key, grab, and I'll move them out a bit. I'll then press the S key, scale, and scale them down a bit. I'll deselect these faces, and holding down my Alt key, I'll select this face loop. Then, with my Shift and Alt keys down, I will add this face loop to the selection. I'll use my Translate widget to move the selected faces up in the Z direction. I'll then press the R key followed by the Z key and rotate the selection around the Z axis. All of the Translate widgets are available in Face Select mode for use in moving, rotating, or scaling faces.